Hopefully we get a nice easy load. No funny business. I didn't sell any of my loot, so we'll probably run to Nalbina Fortress. I guess I could run to the trader on the far side of the Wester Sands, but it's most likely safer just to go to Nalbina. Such a quiet opening, I can never tell if the PS2's actually worked or not. It's nerve-wracking. I'm already in the Wester Sands, let's just go for it. Did we get a sandstorm? No, it's actually clear. And we still have shell from the last time. That's funny.
Yeah.
Every bit of money counts. Especially until we get that first 25,000 and we can buy all 99 Phoenix Downs for one go. I will probably do just one complete chain of 99 and then call it there. But to get to that complete chain of 99, I'll probably have to do a couple incomplete chains. I've already done one incomplete chain. Let's just try to sneak past these guys. I don't mind fighting these guys because they're one hit. Oh, I ran the wrong way. Oops. I'm gonna get slapped. I deserve it. Maybe not. I would like to fight through here. This is the last one, right? Yeah. Targeted the wrong wolf. These guys are brutal. Yeah, I shouldn't do this. It's not that they're necessarily strong, it's that they can multi-hit, which makes them strong. But they only do about 45, 40 a hit. However, they get pretty frequent triple hits, and that's obviously about a 150, 120 hit, and that's a big deal. And when two of them do that, sometimes it can be game over. Okay, so I'm gonna sell one of these. I'm gonna hold on to that. Try to keep 5 of everything. However, That's fine right there. You know what, we'll just sell it. And I need another 50. Very nice. I'm gonna run all the way back to the start because you can get a save in Rabanaster right next to where Dusty will respawn, whereas if I just kept running from here, I wouldn't feel that confident about it. Like, I don't feel that confident about chasing this guy, but it doesn't seem like he's interested in me. He could always change his mind. I think he did. Let's try to get out of here. Safe and sound. We'll get a save off, like I said, in Rabanaster. And then 46 isn't bad. That could give us potentially about 30 good drops. .46 has a chance to be the final tier as well, so there's a minuscule chance that we actually pull off getting the best drops possible. I believe we're on the right way. I'm gonna stick to the left. Oh wait, no, am I? Yeah, no, I went the wrong way. I did. If I would have followed that all the way to the back corner, there is an area transition to a mini boss. It's a full-fledged boss. I shouldn't say mini boss. He's a side boss. Optional boss, I should say. The Earth Tyrant. I don't think you can actually fight him until you've done a particular... He's a side boss. There's a side quest. But you have to do a little side quest in order to unlock him. And I want to say he's about low 30s, maybe? It's a very cool looking boss. I like the design of him. He's a Saurian. I think he's technically a worm. They classify him as a worm, but I believe he's a Saurian. He looks like the wild Saurian in the Dalmasca Ester Sands, except he's like brown and some grays with tans. He's got a bunch of rocky features. Very cool looking. He's what creates most of the sandstorms, and I believe if you kill him, the sandstorms actually dissipate for the most part, so they become rarer. I don't think we can do the side quests. Travelers into Arcades, Aerodome. Yeah, no. The guy you talk to is on this side. So if he's not over here now, I'm assuming he doesn't appear till later. There's also a rare game that spawns once you've accepted the Hunt quest at the Fawn Coast, or Hunt Club quest. The rare game is a wolf. I think he's black, maybe a dark gray and black. That only spawns if you've killed the Lindber wolf, and the Lindber wolf only spawns if you've chained 20 regular wolves. So, pretty interesting spawn. It's kind of a bummer that it only spawns once you've accepted the quest. I don't usually like stuff like that. I hope this doesn't do too much damage. I know staffs can't combo, or at least I think staffs can't combo, so... here. Ooh, this is gonna be a close one.
Ha!
Thankfully, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, we're good. We're actually quite a bit under. Here we go. So again, my strategy is just hold down on the analog stick. You're gonna transition in, out, and then back in. And that will put Dustia usually in between you and the area. I'm gonna hit him with a Phoenix down and try to run to his left. No item, but that's okay. I'm probably going to ignore most item drops until they transform into the darker colored ones. And then I usually ignore even the darker colored ones unless they're easy grabs once I have 99 Phoenix Downs. Because once you have 99 Phoenix Downs, in my opinion, you should only focus on the golden drops. There's two different types of them, but both are good. So we got a quick grab. Got a glowing 2. That's always a confidence booster. So again, you transfer in. That'll spawn Dustia, but it doesn't let him do his whole animation. So then when you're out, you just come right back in. The game knows to spawn Dustia this time, and as close as possible, putting him right there. You get a second to move. Nice. I see a lot of people say that you can hit the menu button to allow the item to have like enough time to hit the ground. I don't think you need that. I think if you need that much time to grab the item, you're focused too much on the items. Focus more on the chain. There will be easier items to grab. Like this will probably be an easy one if he drops it. I got a nice cut in. No item though. We'll hopefully see a transition around 10 to 15. Excuse me. A terrible time to have to cough. There's level 20. I need a drink, but I'm not putting this controller down. I'm in the zone. So I try to keep those transitions as consistent as possible. That way, again, Dustia spawns close. And there is no darting out for the items. It's always moving back. You're always moving towards the exit. That was a slow one. But my philosophy is to just keep going as if you didn't mess up at all. If Dustia doesn't respawn, I usually reset. However, if I have less than 10 Phoenix Downs left, I'll probably just go back and save. But it depends. Another good placement. No item. I haven't seen any flashes since 2, which kind of bums. Or I think 3 flashed. Alright, a little time wasted there. I think that's twice that I've accidentally stood still. I always be moving. I think the only time I take my hand off the left thumbstick is to not auto-scroll through the menu. So I'm just thumbstick down. We're gonna hit menu, items, Phoenix down, and then I'm just gonna pull down on the thumbstick again. Oh, yep, that was my, yep, okay, so that's my fault. That was my fault. That's why I try to focus when I'm doing this, because otherwise I can mess up quite easily. Alright, yep. Hit the wrong person. I do believe that still wastes the Phoenix down. Alright, wasted a little bit of time and a Phoenix down, which technically wastes extra time because I had to farm the money for it. But we're keeping good pace. I have no problem resetting if this turns out to be a bad farm, because we do need quite a few books. I'm hoping to see that transition here soon, because otherwise I'm not going to see it in the early 20s. So I need to see it now. If I see it at 15 into the slightly larger pouches that are dark colored, if I see that later than 15, it's not going to look good. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this isn't... I got 2 more before this gets a little worrisome. It's pauses like that that adds my worry too. It adds up. I'm not sure how much, but I am almost certain the faster you do this, the better your chain is. At least that's how it's pretty much always seemed to me. There we go. 11, I'll take that. I want to say you can see it as early as 7. I don't know that for certain. I want to say that's the earliest I've seen, but this is the first time I've recorded. 11's not bad. Again, the only reason we want to see those numbers earlier is because it means we can see the better ones sooner. But I will not shy away from 2 books of Origame. Alright, so again, hopefully the next target is around 20 to 25. I doubt we see it sooner than that. Oh, wrong one. Nice level up. Sometimes I forget that's a side product of this. As a kid, I preferred farming Zaganals, I think is what they're called. It's been a while since I've actually seen their names. But they're the blue werewolves that don't have weapons over in Osmos Plains. Or the Osmos. I can't even remember what the place is called. But I always farmed those. And then I learned about Dustia farming, and it was like you get more LP per kill of this, and you can do it faster and sooner. Then I learned about burning bow farming, and I never actually got one. I did get one in the Zodiac Age. However, I immediately got a Stitengrat, afterwards, and it made me feel like I wasted my time completely because I was playing on a PS4, so I got 6 Seitengrats in like 30 minutes, which I'll say it took me about 2 hours to actually figure out the glitch with Rex, but once I figured out the glitch, it took me about 30 minutes to get all 6 bows. And then it made me feel like I wasted a ton of time getting the burning bow. Ooh. I was really determined to pick up the item that wasn't there. Almost a bad one. Alright, so we're looking to see that transition in chain color now. Ooh, I am off rhythm. However, now since he's out of place, I might have to pass this one. Okay, so again, 17 I think is the earliest you can see the golden start to appear, and there's 2 different tiers of goldens. There's one where your numbers are golden and the drops are golden, and then there's one where the drops are shining and golden, but your numbers are like a red, kind of like a burnt orange. Nowhere close to pumpkin, it's more like a red, almost a brown red, but orange. Alright. So again, I try to like do a little triangle around Dustia. Kind of like a 90-degree go around. Because by the time you get around Dustia, the item has dropped and you can pick it up and you're at the exit. Sometimes it's not a good placement on Dustia, but I feel like this technique really kind of forces Dustia to be as close as possible to the exit. Okay. So one more through 6 more is where I expected it. Or past where I was hoping for. And these are the drops you really want to try to get. Don't ruin your chain trying to get them, because the drops still get better. But you can see some crazy stuff. Okay. Haven't seen a drop in a while, but we're staying consistent. I've made some mistakes. 15 and 16 were a little rough. I did some bad menuing, and I've stood around for a few seconds. I'm pretty sure I wasted that one Phoenix down. Oh, I missed that one completely. That's fine. It's fine. Because this next one is going to be the transition. I can feel it. Nope. We did level up and get 2 books though, so by no means a loss. That was a great one, but I did not call it. However, 2 more and we are out of my comfort zone. 27 isn't bad, but I think 27 is like it's a pretty average time to get the shining ones. I'd obviously like to see it sooner because that means I won't see the final tier until later. Oh, 3 more. Never mind. Got another drop there. And there's always a chance that when you see like that you got a drop, that you actually got an additional drop. Because if you get a Book of Orgain, I believe you transition too fast to see if you get a Flame Staff. If you get flame staffs, I don't think you get books. So you pretty much always want to see that you got books, even though the staff is worth more, because there's a chance that you still got the book. Or not got the book, got the staff. Although I guess, you know, a staff is worth 2 books, so if you always see a staff, it's... You'd have to crunch the numbers. Personally, I feel like if you're always getting books, you're fine. You just have to make sure you get your drops. Always get your drops. Okay, there's a 25 chain. Not the greatest. I was hoping for better. We can always reset if this doesn't turn out well. We'll do a big tally here at the end and see how many books and stuff we got. Still blue. Again, that was a great run. We got good stuff. It's always nice to get a drop, but I was not wanting to get to 30 to see the transition. Ooh, that's even worse. No item and 27 blue. Okay. All up to RNG. We can still get great drops even if we don't see the final tier. It honestly all matters when we're farming 99 at a time. There we go. There's the transition. We got it at 28. At least we got it pre-30. Took a while, but whew, we got it. So you can kind of relax here and do the exploit where you use the menu to let the items drop. So that way you can like ensure that you get the items. So I'll probably try it on a couple. Just to show it off. So like that. I think I actually healed off that, so I'll have to hurt myself. Yikes, that's the worst thing to happen. Never a fun time when that happens. But like that, it actually lets the item hit the ground. I don't think it helps you in the short term. In the long term, I think it actually lets you get your items more often, but I think you're gonna mess up the whole process if you focus too much on doing that. But if you do it once you get to this point, I think it's absolutely worth it. I don't think it's worth it doing before this. I don't think you should bother with the dark colored bags and the first bags. But if you get to this point, I think it's worth it. I think it's most worth it when you get to the final tier. But it's really up to you. When I have 99, I probably won't do it till I get to the final tier, just to ensure that I get there as soon as possible. Ooh, that's a bad one. Get out of there. Oh, that was close. That was a fine one to end on, though. 3 books. I can be happy with that. Because it could be 3 books and a staff. Imagine that. Alright, I wasted a Phoenix down, probably. Most likely. I don't know. But I can be happy. We're getting good drops. We saw it at 28. I was hoping for way sooner than that. And possibly sooner. Nothing. But that's fine by me. We'll take it. Finish off these Phoenix Downs. We'll go back and save in Rabanastre, obviously, where it's safe, and then probably run back out to the Western Sands. Oh, healed myself again. You can get MP, HP, and LP from that. Obviously, license points are the ones you want. Oh, that might not be enough. You'll know you get license points because you get a tiny amount. Now, it does stack up. If you get multiples, it's like really nice because then you're getting multiple kills of Dustia for free, basically. No experience, but don't sleep on it. Is he here? I hope he's here. Oh, he's not here. That's lame. Oh, that's lame. Alright, well, this is where things get scary. If I combo myself, I'm dead. Okay. Oh. Never fun to do that. And it's hard to play exacts with weapons because if you level up, your damage changes and you don't know exactly what you're gonna get. So pretty much at that point, you might as well heal up a bunch. Ugh, it's just never fun. But we're pulling through. I have a feeling that if I get another drop that boosts, it's gonna be HP again. My last farming session, I got 2 license point ones, and they were 6s. So I'm assuming that this old PS2 game probably uses some sort of seed system. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Nice. So again, there is actually a larger drop than those. We might actually see a couple of them. Maybe not because I've slowed down tremendously here. Not exactly like I wanted to. I mean, that was a mistake right there, but healing was not up to me. If it was up to me, I wouldn't receive any benefit, and if I did receive a benefit, it would honestly be more than just like 100 health. Okay, so that doesn't waste a Phoenix down. Again, casting one on myself and seeing miss come up, I think wastes it. That doesn't even hit a target. Plays the sound and animation, but I believe it doesn't do anything. There's a flame staff. We'll take that. So again, it's always fun at the end if you didn't see any flame staffs drop, and then to check, because sometimes you get flame staffs without even realizing it. It's actually how I got the one I have now. I scrounged together as much money as I could as fast as I could. And with the gil that I had, I got another HP one. How many Phoenix Downs do I have? I'm a little wary of hitting myself again. I'll do it once. This should be fine, right? Oof. And I scrounged together just enough gil to buy 9 Phoenix Downs, and with those 9 Phoenix Downs, I got 3 books and a flame staff, and I was happy with that, but I never actually saw the flame staff. So, like, I was just going back to reset and just double check to see if I'd gotten anything interesting. And when I opened up my weapons, I saw that I'd actually gotten a flame staff, and I was like, I'm done. There, an 8. That should have most likely been license points. There's a chance it was MP, but I'm pretty sure that was license points. So I did get 3 healths in a row, which I didn't want, obviously, but we did get a license point after a while. Makes me wonder if I'll get 2 license points and then an MP. Alright, so the reason I transition out of there on those is because he gets to cast Dark before his health bar appears, and you can't cast a Phoenix down until the health bar appears, so there's a chance that he gets a Dark off before our Phoenix down has time to resurrect him. And if that's the case, we're dead. I mean, not only are we already at less than 11%, but he's a strong monster. I want to say you're supposed to be level 17 or 18 when you fight him. I wonder if my Bangle's working. We'll see. Usually Bangles and Libra don't work on rare game, which I think is super annoying. I understand that it adds some mystery, but like, it kind of ruins the ability. Yeah. Three flame staffs. Oh my gosh. You love to see it. What is that, 3,600 gil? I wonder if we can afford our 99. You need 25,000 gil, I think. Oh, we're getting quite a few of those all of a sudden. The most I've ever seen in a row is 5. I wish I had it recorded. I can't remember if I was screaming or not, but if I know myself, I was screaming. Is this worth grabbing? Oh, we got it. 41. Okay. Wasn't sure if we'd see it or not. Saw it here at the very end. But we did see it. And we have something to beat. It'd be a true bummer to not actually see a drop here at the end. Oof. The Jinx coming in strong. No good against the ghost type Dustia. So yeah, again, the goal would be to get to this tier as soon as possible and then start ensuring every drop gets grabbed. So, I mean, at the start, you saw I wasn't even missing that many drops. Ooh. I actually jinxed myself, I think. Kind of sad. These are like the big drops. I mean, getting 3 flame staffs was the big drop. But I at least wanted to show off what these actually look like. I don't even mind if it's just a single book at this point, but I do want to show it off. Oh, and a teleporter. Oh, that might be the last one. I've only got 2 Phoenix Downs left. So if this one drops a drop, and I don't think I can make it back in time, it might be the last one. There it is. I don't know if I made it out of there. I tried. I tried really hard. We'll just go for it. We did get one drop. Sad that it was the last one. Possibly. Let's see. Nope. We get one more chance, and survey says no drop. Oh, we did get one. And it was 2 books. That's fine. I'm absolutely happy with that. What I'm scared about is still making it back. We have Protect, which is massive. I could heal more, but I'm not that afraid. What I'm going to do, though, is just flee. We have the Hunter on our side. That's big. Okay. We're fine. Alright, now I said there's a chance I could reset if it wasn't a good run, but I feel like that was a good run. I think we wasted 1 Phoenix down when I casted it on myself. We had 2 flame staffs at the start. Let's just go to inventory. We got 38 books. Could have been better. We got, oh my gosh, 6 flame staffs. That's massive. That's big. Wow. I'm going to sell 4 of them. So if I sell 4 of them, that's equal to 8. That'll give me what? 47 books? I might be able to afford all 50. Not 50 books. The equivalent of 50 books, 25,000 gil. My brain was working too many things all at once there. Oh, wait, nope. Nope. Might have to sell some items I don't want to. And what I mean by that is just like, you know, instead of having 5 of everything, I might just have to go down to 4, 3, 2, or 1, you know, just keep an inventory space worth. But I don't have anything super rare that I would actually have to go out and farm. It's not like I'm getting rid of Hell's Gate Flames here. Let's see how strong I am, though.
Ha. Yeah.
I feel like I can take you on. A head guard, very nice. Huh. Just getting a little extra experience, you know. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. That head guard could be big. I'll have to check that out, actually. This guy will make it much easier to afford my dream if I steal from him. And I need him to attack.
Yeah.
I'm glad I stole because he didn't drop anything. too soon. I feel like I'm still not strong enough to take on the little tomato guys. What are they, Alaranes or something like that? Probably can't just equip that now. Does it say what it is? Probably like leathers 1 or 2 or something. It's obviously not 1. It is 2. We can just go ahead and buy that. That's fine. Yeah, it's not that big. It is an upgrade, but it's not that big.
Ha!
Alright, I think I'm just gonna leg it. Okay, looking for chests, always looking. This is one of the places we'll be farming dive talons. There is another spot to farm dive talons. But I've also seen that you can do a little bit of an exploit using wolves that I've never seen before, where you chain the wolves to the highest level, and then you kill the dive talons with poison. And that lets you essentially get away with killing the dive talons. Oh, I did my math wrong there. Oops, 7. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. I don't need to sell it. Let's try to take everything down to 5 first. See if we can just get away with that. And we did. Oh, that's big news. Okay, here we go. Just gotta make it back. Save again. And then the goal is to obviously get way sooner than 41. And then we'll start doing the thing where we ensure every drop. And I probably only need to do this once, I'd say. Maybe twice to farm burning bows. It's hard to say. I'll do it one more time and then probably explore the license board, and that'll change things a lot. When I know actually how many health upgrades and whatnot I can gain access to. And then again, when you have Pinello, you have a whole extra set of hands helping you. I believe this is the right way. It doesn't feel right. Okay, yeah. So I keep doing that by accident. They're so close together, and it takes you so far apart. Like driving on the freeway and missing your on-ramp, and there's not another one for like 10 miles. Or I guess it'd be an off-ramp. None on-ramp. Alright, just a nice easy jog out of here. Nothing to fear in here. And again, get a nice save, and it's chaining time. And this is pretty much, at this point, self-perpetual. If you chain 99 Dustia, there's almost no way that you don't get your money back. I just did 47 Dustia and I got my money. Alright, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's do this. So again, obviously I'm going to try to go for every single drop. It's what I do. It's how we do. But I'm not going to start doing the thing where I pause the menu until we're in the final tier. I see no reason why. No point in ruining a 20 chain, a 10 chain, or anything like that over possibly 2 or 3 drops when we're shorting ourselves potentially hundreds. So let's get started. I'm gonna do some strong hits with this. Potentially, maybe just 2 hits, maybe. It's a little scary, but I'm doing it. Let's live on the edge. Actually, I think if I pick up a health drop from Dustia, I'll be okay. Maybe not. I might need 1,000 to be okay. I think he was healing me 80. Okay. Let's get started. We're at 52 minutes, 49 seconds when we started. Looks like I can have a Dustia taken out every 2 minutes, roughly. Comfortably. No. Not if I'm doing that. Whew. Nothing quite like messing up on number 2. I mean that in every sense of the way. Nothing like ruining your day that way. And there's many ways to ruin your day that way. But alright, moving on to 3. Much smoother, much smoother. No glowing digits. The luck is not in the air, but the hard work is here. Let's put in some time. So again, these early drops matter, obviously. You don't want to skip the first 20 drops. Oh, geez, wrong time. But again, you don't want to risk seeing those EXP and license point digits pop up just because you were trying to grab one of the first 5 drops. Like, I'm just going to let that go. Because there's a good chance we reset. If I do not see those final numbers, I want to see them at 35. I want to see that last tier at 35. No later. Anything later than 41 and I'm not taking it. We will reset. Where is he? There he is. I actually beat Dustia that time. I did get that one. It was a little scuffed. I did say I was gonna try. Oh, jeez. That doesn't help. I almost always try to let these ones go ahead of time before the item even drops. If it doesn't drop, it's even better, but before the item even drops, I usually try to let these ones just go mentally. There, that's good. That was an interesting colored 6. I think that was just standard color, but it looked interesting. All right, so again, 7 through 11, we're looking for that first transition to the blues. Okay. I don't think I'm going to give up until 41. But I can still be disappointed. Okay, let's just keep going. Ooh, waited around on that one. Did a little spin. I don't know why I spun the analog stick. That was wild. If an item would have dropped, I would have gotten it. But it didn't. I would have gotten it. Nothing. Ah, still no change either. Okay, 2 more to see a change and still feel good about it. Nope. I wasted that one. Not even sure how I did that. As soon I don't even know if I could have fixed it. Dang, and I didn't see the transition. I'm not feeling good about this one. That one definitely kind of lowered the bar, or my expectations, quite a bit. I am not thrilled with my performance right now. Hopefully RNG can save me, because I am not bringing my A game. That doesn't help either. I mean, that's better than my mistake, but that doesn't help. And now I'm slowing down because I'm paranoid. There we go. At least I got it at 11. I can continue on at a less stressful pace. Pace has to keep up, but it's less stressful now. At least I'm on my last pace. I think so long as I don't do the pausing shenanigans after the 3rd tier, I can get before 41. Obviously, I'm only working with 98 Phoenix Downs now, but I'm definitely going to have to do this a second time. I want that screenshot of 99. $98 is not good enough. It's too bad I can't heal up. Oh my gosh, that does not help at all. It's too bad I can't heal up and transition all the way to the far end of the Western Sands, buy more Phoenix Downs, and come back keeping the chain. Alright, couple hesitations. I'm up to, I think, 3 teleports. No, stop. What is wrong with me? Oh, he's not dropping anything. I'm not sure if I'd rather miss drops or him not drop anything at all. I am actually not sure. Okay, I am tired of that. I am thankful I haven't seen any doubles, but seeing it frequently is not any better. No, okay, I hope that wasn't 2 wasted Phoenix Downs. Alright, I did jinx the crap out of that. He just teleported twice in a row. We'll know at the end if I wasted 2. I hope not. Obviously. Ooh. What has that been? Like 8 without drops? Was our luck just that good in the last one that I deserve this? I feel like I don't. I feel like my performance has been bad enough that I could use a drop or 2 to boost the spirits, but I'm not getting anything. Getting experience points, which is nice, but we'll get that when we're farming skull caps and the Deadlands. Ooh, was that it? Was that the 3rd tier? At 16? That's insane. Was that actually it? That makes me feel so much better. Was that actually? I think that was it. That's wicked. If I just got it at 16. Oh. What was that glowing? I thought I had it. Oh, what a letdown. I was so excited. I thought I was at tier 3. I don't know why it was flashing like that. Does that mean I'm on pace? I don't know. Oh, that's a bummer. That was big. I thought that was it. I thought despite all those mistakes, I was trying to figure out how, despite all those teleports, I had actually come out on top. But instead, I'm going to have to learn a bunch of mechanical stuff and figure out what that means. Because it happened last time on 2 and 3, I think. But, oh my gosh, I did it too soon again. He's not dropping anything. And my mic appears to be buzzing. Appears to be doing something. I'm not sure. No, stop. Ooh. Where are the items at? This is okay. My reaction times are bad. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not getting any drops. I keep going into the steel menu somehow. Oh, that was just terrible. See, that, no. I'm not sure how that keeps happening. This is gonna turn out to be a reset. I can feel it. I am not performing well right now. I can't, for some reason, get these inputs right. I don't know how I keep ending up on steel. He just teleported. I actually heard that one. There we go, 22. Okay. It's okay, I guess. I'm not sure why I'm misclicking so much all of a sudden. I wouldn't even, I genuinely wasn't even thinking about it. I just assumed there was no drops. That's so aggravating. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, if we can still get it before 35, I think I'll keep this run, but that was like 15 no drops. I mean, that was worse than missing them. I officially can say without a doubt that was worse than missing them. I mean, the flame staff's nice, but like that was worse than missing the drops. I can say that for certain now. I would rather miss drops than not have any at all, because then when one appeared, I just didn't even care. I wasn't trying for it. At least when you're missing them, you try harder the next time. When you're just not getting them, you eventually just stop caring. I really don't care now. I'm just in it for the final tier. I might as well just try to go as fast as possible. I've hit too many hiccups to have this be a perfect run, but again, if I can get to that final tier and then guarantee every drop, I can at least make up what I've missed out on. Alright, so 9 more to get the final tier. Yeah, because I said it at the start, it's not worth throwing away a run over a drop. But, like, there were no drops to throw away a run of 2, which is just awful. Again, though, it only looks like you need about 45 Dustia to get your money back. And if the last 45 are all drop-in larger than life drops, we should be more than fine. But disappointment is a very real thing. See, like right there, that makes up for 2 runs. It in and of itself was its own, its own run, but it makes 2 other runs more worthwhile feeling. At least it does in my heart. I like to think of triples and stuff like that as little fillers for the ones that you didn't get anything. See, when you get Dusty to spawn close enough, there really is no need to ensure that the drops make it to the ground. It's really just making sure that Dustia spawns close enough, because when Dustia spawns far away, you're throwing the run. Yeah, you can make it, but you're throwing the run. So while I think it's a neat trick to let the bag drop, I think the neater trick is to make Dustia spawn close every time. Okay. It was nice he didn't drop anything there, though. 5 more before disappointment sets in again. I'm starting to find that rhythm again. I lost it. Actually, that's not even true. I screwed up on the second Dustia. I never had rhythm. Lame. It's hard to even imagine where I would be right now if my chain started at 16. Okay. Let's keep it up. Not even sure how I grabbed that one. I was certain I didn't have it. The sound indicated I did, but definitely feel like I've been robbed on almost every single one that I've made an attempt at, if that was a grab. I think enemies should become intangible. Oh jeez, that was a bad one. I don't feel good about this. I do feel good about the books. I definitely felt like that dark was going to get casted. It didn't, and we're okay. We are fine. It was a 9. I think that was LP. Alright, come on. Chain level upgrade. Come on. Nope. I did get another 9 though. Hmm. 9 could be magic points. That is a lot of LP to get. Oh, yeah, I definitely did waste a Phoenix down. I'm only gonna have 98. Are you kidding me? Buddy, old pal, buddy, friend. What you doing there? Ooh, good spot, good spot. Late grab on that one. That was probably like the best placement possible, I think. That was right next to the exit. It was a teleport though, so that might be a little bit of an unusual spawn. Alright, there's 38. Hopefully we see it soon. I took way too long on that. I was really hoping it would be that one. I wasn't expecting to level up. That was kind of nice. But I was really expecting that one to be the chain upgrade. I'm almost afraid that 41 is actually really good. Oh, no. I think at this point I will take 41. Anything after is kind of going to be an upset. I think at this point I'm willing to just take anything. Oh, are you kidding me? If it's more than 45, I'm resetting. I'm not dealing with that. I have not seen enough items this run to make this worthwhile, in my opinion. I don't even care about wasting the last 30 minutes or so. 26 minutes. I don't. This has been such bad RNG. And part of it's me. I've made mistakes. But like... Oh my gosh. Genuinely just not seeing items is like ridiculous. As soon as I get to the final tier of items, I'm checking to see how many I have. And it's kind of, if I don't have like a ton of flame staffs that I didn't know about, it's kind of ridiculous. I had so many more items by now last time. Actually, you know what? I should just get to 47 and see. Oh my gosh. This is bad. I'm gonna get to 45. And see. Because again, I already had my final tier combos by last time, and I was doing the weight trick. Have I made that many mistakes? I wasted a Phoenix down last time. Why is this going so poorly? Yeah, that's... Ugh. And that just adds to it. I mean, most teleports I've seen too. So, like, this is just not a good seed, RNG, run, whatever you want to consider it. I consider this a bad seed. When I entered the Western Sands or whatever I did to trigger this, something's not right. I am seeing terrible odds. Nope, yeah, that's it. Um, 7 flame staff. So I have gotten 5 of them. That is more than I expected. 26 books. Yeah, I'm missing like 12 books. And did it heal me? If I have to hit myself, I'm resetting. That was dumb as shit. I hate having my time wasted like that. I did not grind those Phoenix downs so that they could retrieve me nothing. I don't care about getting my money back either. It's the principle. I said I would skip out on some items if I deemed them too far. But that was just stupid. I was 4 past where I should have gotten my chain. Oh god, I hate that. I hate not seeing drops. I can genuinely say that without a doubt now. I would rather not be picking up drops. Because I didn't even care when I was missing them at the end there. That just, if I see more than 5 in a row that don't drop, I think I'm just gonna call it. I'm not dealing with that. I have been farming Dustia since I was in, like, middle school. That was just stupid. I've missed a lot of drops, but I've never just seen a span where nothing drops at all. I mean, I was missing 2 flame staffs and like 12 books right there. And I only missed 3 drops, a small basic one. Yeah, a small basic one, and that last 2 right there at the end that were like the golden ones. But by that point, I just didn't care. Oh no, I did miss one of the golden ones in the middle, the first one, right in the middle of the farm. So yeah, I guess It very well could have been on me. I don't know. It felt like a botched run. And I'm going to treat it like a botched run. So we're going to try again from the start here. And hopefully see better results. Again, I don't care about these first ones. I do care that they drop. I do. I realize that now. I was questioning myself on that. Would I rather nothing drop or miss? And I now know I would rather miss. I would rather know that I am not picking up the drops than just straight up being shortchanged. Because again, most of these are good. A lot of them are pick-upable. But when the game's just not giving you anything to pick up, there's nothing you can do about it. I usually only miss the drops that are too far out of the way. So yeah, when I get cheated a bunch of drops in a row, it is kind of aggravating. Because I've gone out of my way to give myself the best chances at this, and when the game just stiff arms you, it's not fun. Like, that was perfect positioning. That was a perfect one right there. I had time to do a full body 360 trying to pick up the item. Okay, we're starting that quick. Stayed in a good spot though. Alright, let's see what we got. Good placement. Missed that one. I've missed both. But with the total and utter failure of last time, I think I'm just going to start getting to the final tier. And if I get to 45 and it's not the final tier, I think I'm just going to start checking my inventory. And if it's better than the 47 run where I have 9 total flame staffs and 38 books, if it's anything less than that, it's just a reset. It's a waste of time. I care about my in-game timer more than that. Than to know this game just stiff-armed me a ton of items. There's the glowing 7. I have no idea what that means. I used to think that was a good sign, but I don't know. I don't know what it means. 8. 8's, that's, yeah, we'll take that. Looking good. Feeling good. Missed a bunch of items. More so than I think last time even. Way more so than last time. Because my first drop was a flame staff in the last one, but... Again, if you get an early enough chain, you can make up all those items later. But between a bad chain, bad performance, and low drop rate, I was not feeling good on that last one. I mean, I was potentially missing out on like 10 grand, 10,000 gil. Which does kind of matter. I haven't even explained it, but there's these things called monographs. I missed that one. And monographs cost like 48,000 gil. So like, it does kind of matter. Jeez, I'll probably have to farm Dusty until I have all of those. I'd have to assume Dusty is the best way to make money. I could probably go into the Zetnina caverns at some point. Zetina? Zetrina? Zeratina? I can't remember. Zeratan? Okay, stop that, please. I haven't done that once. Oh, that was just a bad one. That was, that made my head spin. Okay. We made a blunder on, what was that, 12? Try to remember that. Hopefully that doesn't hold us back. It was on 11. We're 4 ahead. Oh my gosh. If I got a, what would be a 38? 37 or something? That'd be crazy. I'd be so happy. I'd be elated. I don't think I've picked up a single item. This is just ridiculous. I don't think I have. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm starting to... I haven't, have I? I'm at 13 in a row, no item. $14, no item. I missed one on, what was that? It was 10. 10 and less than 5, I think. Or, yeah, it was like 4 and 5, 3 and 5, 3, 5, and 10. That's terrible. My gosh. Alright, well, if this doesn't turn out to be a perfect chain, I'm done for the day. Oh, stop, stop. I was holding the analog. No. I was holding the analog. I had to re-engage it. He just... Stop. Oh my gosh. Get your head back. I'm falling apart. That was a grab. That was totally... I made a conscious effort. That was BS. I made a conscious effort to run against Dustia for that one. That was just BS. Alright, well hopefully I see that chain upgrade here soon then. I could not have cut that closer. I've completely missed out on 7 staffs and everything else. What was it? 28 books? 26 books, I think? I think we're on an earliest possible chain level, though, so... I think I'm just gonna have to suck it up and accept that this is the best it's gonna probably get. Because again, if I can get that earlier chain level by like 5 or 6, I can make up so many more items. Yeah, that was just dumb. That was actually dumb. That time I was holding down the analog stick and I shouldn't have been. Oh, and then, yeah, that's how it goes. Is I miss one terribly, and then the next one I'm an idiot. I don't know why I do that. I way overthink it every time. I just gotta keep this smooth. That last one was depressingly better than this, drop rate wise. This is just awful. But I am crushing time. I think we had like 5 teleports by now on the last one. 5 teleports. I wasted a Phoenix down. I think I wasted 2. Because I casted one on a cockatrice. I could have grabbed that so easily. That is 2 that I've missed because I've been holding the analog stick down too far. This is not a good run. This is not. It's fast, but other than that, it's not great. Ugh, yeah, the only reason I'm sticking with this is because it's fast enough that it might save me. I almost feel like I'm getting bad spawns. All of these have felt like such good spawns, but like... I feel like I'm not... I feel like I'm not having the time to get these. I must be like way too in my head right now for this. Alright, let's just see that level up. Well, chain up. We just leveled up. I got stuck on him. He's got some weird hitbox issue this time. I'm stumbling into something. I've been doing this enough these last few days. I'm starting to notice some patterns. Maybe it's my disc is scratched or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that I've done this so many times in the last few days that I'm starting to catch on to little intricate details. Nothing. Yeah, see, I miss one and then all of a sudden I'm doing loop-de-loops. I should not be. I should be seeing that upgrade. That's what I want. Focus on nothing but the chain link upgrade. All right, 27. Down. Again, once I see that final tier, I'm using the menu thing. I can't let any more go. I'll lose my sanity. And I can't waste another hour getting to 40 right now. Ooh, that was almost bad menuing there. I wonder if using the menu to guarantee my drops last time threw my rhythm off. Because, like, I don't feel like I have enough time at all anymore. It just does not seem physically possible to grab those drops. Maybe my blood sugar's low? I don't know. Not that. We were doing so well. There's 2 mistakes. 29. Okay, that's good. We're good. 29 is totally fine. That's a good one. Alright, so I've picked up absolutely nothing. Let's see what we get by 45 then. So let's see if focusing chain is the way to go. So let's see if in 15 Dustia kills we can make 39 items appear, I guess. 40. Let's just round it. I'm doubting it's possible. I could see that it's possible because you can get up to, I think, 4 or 5 drops per pickup. But I'm doubting it. Yeah, like if I got 4 books and a flame staff, this would totally be possible, but these first 2 have given me nothing, which fills me with dread. I've picked up 1 drop, I think, this whole time. And it was a regular, I think. No, I picked up a golden one, right? Oh! Okay. Well, I take back what I said. Hopefully I didn't just screw that up. What an incredible turnaround. That was insane. That's why we do it. If I could just see a couple more of those. That was crazy. Yeah, if I could just see a couple more of those. Obviously, I'd need way more than a couple to get my money back that I missed out on the 26 that I've thrown away. But that's the difference between these drops and the other drops. I mean, that middle tier, the first goldens, the tier 3, are definitely insane. I mean, like, you saw what I got. I got a lot with just those. But this final tier, they're just crazy. In the Zodiac Age, I think you have up to a 7% chance every time you pick up a gold drop to get the rarest drop the monster has. And 7's huge. Okay. Again, that's not a problem. It doesn't burn a Phoenix down. We're not really worried about wasting time. It does most likely put him in a bad spot. But not always. That's not terrible. I'm technically doing like 3 exploits at the same time, aren't I? Spawning Dustia and leaving the arena before you're supposed to is definitely an exploit. Killing him with a Phoenix down isn't an exploit. I really don't want to punch myself. But I've definitely leveled up, so I feel like that staff's gonna kill me. Was that enough? I don't want to hit myself again. I think I saw somebody say online that it's 11% for Dustia to spawn. That's dumb. It should be 12%. It's Final Fantasy 12. Oh shit. Here we go again. That is never fun. Would that say 110 HP? Is that how much I got back? That's way more than I expected. Nice. Okay, we're back to it. It's nice once you can relax and like just, you know, farm him this way and you don't... I hope that didn't count. I don't think his spawn is solidified until the health bar appears, which is why when you do it this way, his health bar appears instantly as close as possible. But like, yeah, I think we're fine. I was gonna say, I'm not sure what happens when he appears all the way out there. It looks like you have until the health bar appears, which is good. We are indeed making that comeback. It looks like chain link is actually more important than grabbing items at the start. I would obviously need to test this about 1,000 times recorded, and I don't want to do that. I've farmed Dustia probably at least 2,000 times in my lifetime. Probably. Probably 1,000 of them were just during lockdowns. I did this a lot during lockdown. Ooh, okay. I'm actually very, very interested now with these last couple that we've collected um, to see what we're at when we get to 45. There's actually a decent chance that we've caught up to the bad run that we just had because this run was so quick. Which again will be very interesting. Ooh. Hit a weird assortment of buttons there. That was scary. I started to hit the flee button by accident, and then I hit square by accident, and then I hit X. And I heard a little more of that dark cast than I normally do, and that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Ooh, a couple of blunders right there. Thankfully, we didn't blunder bust. Alright, so I'm going to use my couple of steps to get closer. Nothing. You get like 1 or 2 steps after or as you're casting the Phoenix down. So try to use those. Don't just stand there. Try to use them. Because you're mostly locked in place. And then you get a couple of steps and then you're locked in place again. And that's where I try to do my little 90-degree right angle around Dustia most of the time. So like again, menu, Phoenix down, Dustia, I'm going to take a couple steps. It's going to cast. We're going to hit X. And then I'm going to finish that triangle. It's not a triangle, it's a V. If it was a triangle, I'd have to go back out. But obviously we don't go back out because that would take too long. Oh, what was that? Shoot. Is that 41? Oh. Get out! Oh, God! Did I make it? That was bad. That was dumb. I should not have done that. I should not have done. That was too risky. That was, yeah, that was stupid. Is he there? Oh my God. I missed it. Okay. Oh, whatever. Praise Bahamut. Yo, Jimbo saves. Okay. Ah, yeah, whatever. That was it. That, if I would have picked that one up, I think we would have caught back up. Not exactly, but close enough. So yeah, focus on chain. You can definitely make it back up if your chain is good enough. 100%. Proven without a doubt now. And yeah, use the menuing bug, glitch, whatever you want to call it, exploit. Once you get to the 4th tier, it's absolutely just easier to do it that way. You don't need to, but it is easier. Once you get the timing down, it's so much easier. I definitely think doing this has made me less capable of doing it without it, though. So, be aware of that. But here, let's finish up this 99. It is pretty much smooth sailing from here. So that's interesting. You could definitely just break the game. If I would have had good drops and that chain, it'd be ridiculous. You'd be looking at it like 500,000 in Gil. Easy. Easy. Yeah, if I'd have gotten to 45 and already had all those drops from the first 20 levels, that'd be crazy. But that's fine. That's fine. We learned a lesson, and that's good. I think this is my best chain. It's obviously my best chain ever recorded, because I'm new to recording, but it might be my best chain. We were quick. I mean, obviously we weren't picking up any items, and we only had a couple, didn't know which zone I was in, 360s. So I didn't waste a ton of time. A little bit here and there, but we were quick. Definitely quick. Oh, I didn't even get my paws off there. That was bad. Okay. Let's keep it up. We're halfway done. The difficult half is done. Now it's just the patient half. The more rewarding half as well. So yeah, he'll rise up, start to dissipate, and then as his pixels are leaving, like he is going away, his experience in LP will appear, and it's like 1189 and 3 LP or something like that. So if you see that, it's game over. Your farming session is done. There we go. Start to go on a dry spell, freaking me out. So to get the monographs, there's the Scholar's monograph, the Hunter's monograph, the Beast monograph, the Draconic monograph, Material monograph, I think. I can't remember. There's quite a few of them, and they're all very expensive. But what they essentially do is give you a better chance at getting rare drops from most enemies. And I'm not sure if it actually increases the chance or it just specifically opens up their loot pool. So later in the game, we'll learn a technique called Poach, where you can kill an enemy instantly if they're lower than 20% HP. And you can get a unique item by poaching them. However, once you have the monograph that associates with the type of item or monster, not item, type of monster that you're farming, I believe all poach items become available just by drop. Flame staff, nice. A little lonely, but so after this will probably be a great time to spend some license points. There's a lot of things you can get on the license board outside of just armor and weapons. You can get health upgrades, potion upgrades, magic upgrades, damage upgrades. All sorts of stuff. They get very expensive though, so by doing this, we will have stockpiled probably about 1,500 license points. Maybe a little less. But we'll be able to go through the board pretty wholeheartedly and look at builds, weapons, armors, rings, upgrades, spells, everything, and get kind of a feel for the magic and license board as a whole. The magic is extensive in this game. I love it. At a certain point, I believe it actually becomes faster just to go into the Western Sands and farm in that cave that had the slimes and spear tongues. But those slimes can put you to sleep, so they're pretty dangerous. Although once you get a burning bow, I mean, you're hitting everything from afar for 2 hits before it even gets to you. This is probably a bad one. I'm just gonna let that one go. Almost always hurts to do that, but he was really far away. I didn't feel confident getting the item from him and out of there on time. Ooh, glowing 58. I gotta find out what that means. I always assumed it meant you were going to get to the next tier, but there is no next tier. That would be crazy to find out there was another tier this whole time. You just had to be that fast to get... Oh my gosh, I'd be sick. Ooh. I hate it when he teleports far away. Hate it when he teleports far away and drops an item. That could have been 8 flame staffs. I don't actually know. It could have been 4. I've missed 2 of those drops though, so it could have been 8, but not in that one drop, obviously. Actually, I don't know that. I don't know what the most you can get from a single drop is. It could just be one of those things where if you get 1, it rolls for 2. If you get 2, it rolls for 3. And if you get 3, it rolls for 4. But by the time you're rolling for 4, it's so astronomically rare that just you'll never see 5. I didn't see what that gave me. Hopefully it's just reflect, or not reflect, protect or shield. Shell. Could be shield. It's shell. A little late on the draw there. My apologies. Actually, now that I think about it, if my second half is... Ooh. I was gonna say, if my second half is good enough, I wonder if I can hit 99 books and then it's just wasting them. Oh my god, I'm not doing so well at all, actually. I'm actually doing really bad. Yikes. Wow, I was feeling really confident. Have I really? I've been picking up that little. Huh. Like, even those 2 that I missed didn't make up for how much I've missed. That's crazy. So I guess it doesn't actually matter how early you get the... I mean, it does. It absolutely matters. Because if you're just not getting drops, it doesn't matter at all. And I'm just not getting drops at all. Wow, that makes it seem crazy that in the 9 that I originally used, I got a flame staff and 3 books. That seems absurd. Because again, those were all basic drops. Alright, we're starting to get some books. Dang, I can't believe I've seen so few books. I'm gonna need to check flame staffs. Hopefully that's high. Because otherwise this is just... It's a quick run. But this is a bad run. I gotta be real about it. Oh, come on. I was running into his disappeared body as he was reappearing, too. Is he out there? Ah, yeah, that's too far for me. That is 3 drops I've missed just because he's teleported. Which, yeah, is about 9 books. That does, yeah, that does that. That adds up quickly. Nothing? Ooh, taking a while. Worse than nothing. That was a slow one. Sometimes when his scythes are at a certain angle, I swear you can get stuck on him. Like he's trying to hug you. Okay, let's keep this up. We're in the last third. Ooh, you know it'd be brilliant if the developers were truly... What do they say? How many IQ? What is the exaggerated IQ now? 2,000 IQ, 5,000 IQ, whatever. Dustia's rarest drop should actually be Phoenix Downs, so that once you get to this point, you start getting your Phoenix Downs back. That'd be crazy. Start replenishing your Phoenix Downs so you can just keep doing this. Oh my gosh, why is that not how this works? Probably because they weren't expecting anybody to ever do this. I'm almost certainly this is an exploit that they completely overlooked. They probably could have fixed this in the international Zodiac job system. They absolutely could have fixed it in the Zodiac Age, but they overlooked it there. They had to have. Oof. Do I have to farm Hell's Gate Flame in this, or is that the Zodiac Age specifically? I wonder. What do I even need that for? Mesa? I think you need it for Mesa and Kumba. I'm not even sure if I actually need them at all. Nice. Alright. 30 left. We are behind on drops, obviously. Seems to be the theme. But I got what I think is a personal record. I think that's the fastest stage 4 I've ever gotten. And it did take me pretty much sacrificing all the items. There's a teleport. Seems to be a theme that when he teleports, he drops something too. So let's see. Oh, he's close. Of course, the one where he teleports and then stays close, he doesn't drop anything. Oh, classic Dustia. Classic. Hello? That's quite a name. Nice. Just a single flame staff. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer. Yes, I am. Just trying to get some experience, gil, license points. The grind. And then eventually, once I'm a high enough level, I will switch the enemy I'm farming. But as for now, this is the best I can get. This is either my OG copy or this is an OG copy that I recently bought. But I still have mine. I just don't know if I'm playing on the original copy or the collector's edition steel case copy that I bought. Because I didn't have the steel case originally, and I think I saw it for like, it was like $9 or something. So obviously I bought the steel case. But I don't actually remember if I'm playing on the steel case copy or my original copy. Because my original copy doesn't have the case, like even the plastic. It's just a loose disc. So for $9, I obviously bought a steel case one, but it came with a disc too, so. My last playthrough of this was the Zodiac Age, so I'm kind of discombobulated for where all the loot and everything is because they changed a bunch of stuff. But it's been a lot of fun to come back to the original. No, I'm doing as OP as early as possible. I'm not going to get to level 99 as early as possible because I'm going to try to get the Zodiac Spear as early as possible instead. Which is obviously available as soon as you can get to the neck crawl after the Dawn Shard. So I'm going to do Patient in the Desert, collect all those resources, get the Golden Amulet for doing that quest, get the Zodiac Spear, and then probably go to the Nabudeus Deadlands and farm Golden Skull Caps from the skeletons there. But you can level up so much faster that way to 99. Yeah, it definitely messed up with how many battle lores and whatnot you can get with 2 jobs. But it was interesting. I liked a lot of the updates, but I think they made it way, way too easy. My only, like, true complaint about the Zodiac Age, though, is the fact that Hastega and Haste are just locked behind 2 classes that aren't bad. But, like, you shouldn't have to use Machinist and Time Battle Mage. Like, Time Battle Mage makes sense, but, like, it's just, I can't believe Haste is only on 1 class in the game. It's just unbelievable. I love Haste. He's too far. Okay, good, he didn't drop anything. And Guru Vagan Seed. I don't exactly remember what it made harder. I remember hating the Great Crystal. Is that what you mean? I mean, that is pretty much Giruvegan. Did you mean specifically the Great Crystal? Because I absolutely agree if that's what you mean. If you don't, I don't particularly know what you mean. Giruvegan. What did they change there? I remember the Great Crystal, because that's... Okay, yeah, so you did... Okay, yeah. I absolutely agree then. Nope. There's actually a person on YouTube that inspired me to make videos during COVID, because of how helpful they were to me. I think their name's Fuzzfinger Gaming. There might be some numbers on that, but they helped me get through the Great Crystal so many times during COVID lockdown. It was insane. And they pretty much are one of the people who inspired me to start making videos. I have a long way to go because I don't know anything, but you gotta start making videos to learn how to make better videos. So, for right now, I'm just doing little challenges that I know how to do so that I can make videos, and then I know what I want the videos to look like. So, no, but I have beaten Omega in the trial system. No, yeah, I haven't beaten Omega in the Great Crystal specifically, but I have beaten Omega in the trial system. Before the Zodiac Age, I still hate the Great Crystal, but I hated the Great Crystal with, like, such a passion that, like, it was one of the things that every time I'd come back to play this game, I would just be like, oh yeah, let's do a Final Fantasy 12 playthrough, and then I would think about the Great Crystal. How do you can cheese him? I feel like the whole fight is technically a cheese because there's only one way to fight him. How do you cheese him? Explain the cheese, if you don't mind. Oh yeah, no, I think you have to do that. Like, I genuinely think that's the only way to beat Omega is with reverse. Can you actually just outright beat Omega? I thought you had to beat Omega with reverse. I guess I could see you beating Omega if you had the Sightengrats? No, because the whole reason you have to use reverse is because it just does... You don't have to? Really? I thought the whole reason you had to use reverse was because Omega just outright did too much damage. Like, you couldn't survive the hits. I didn't know that. I thought that was like the whole point of reverse was for the Omega fight, because there is literally no reason to use reverse in the game unless you're doing like a low level playthrough. Huh, I didn't know that. I did not know you could actually be tanky enough to fight Omega. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, I just assumed you had to do it that way. I did not know that it made it easier. I thought it was mandatory. Yeah, I've beaten Omega in trial mode on the Zodiac Age using the reverse method. I thought it was necessary. I had a lot of fun on the Zodiac Age, though. You can, I mean, like, you can get so overpowered. Ooh, that was slow. I hope I didn't just ruin it. Yeah, I'll fight Yizmat. Yizmat's a lot of fun. Yizmat's just a long fight. There's really no gimmick to it. It's just a long fight. I mean, he's got a couple lame moves, but I mean, if you need to, you can just leave the arena. Oh, and this is the original version, so I could have Yagyus on everybody. I could have 6 Yagyu Dark Blades. I technically only need 3. Shikari time, really? I did Shikari Foe Breaker, and I think Shikari Monk. Because I think those are the 2 classes that have Wither, Expose, and Alder on them. I think. Is that the good or the bad sword? EXP, that's the bad one, right? If I had the Zodiac Age, I would do a New Game Minus run, but I think the New Game Minus run is more fun than like a low-level EXP caliber run in this game, because you actually get to use like amulets and stuff. I actually do like New Game Plus a lot, and New Game Minus about the Zodiac Age. Letting people just start the game at level 90 and skip doing this is so nice. Same thing with New Game Minus. You don't actually have to equip the Firefly. You can just have it. Although I guess that adds to the challenge as well. The Firefly taking up an item slot is part of the challenge, is it not? But I've never done one. I have never done a what is it? 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Is that what it is? Is it 2 2s, 3 3s? Or is it 2 3s and 3 2s? I can't remember. But I've never done an EXP caliber run either. I have done a, what is it, a Stitengrat? The bow from the Zodiac Age, because I played on PS4. I got 6 of those. Oh my gosh. That is just ridiculous. Like, the dumbest thing I've ever seen in a game. I don't think I've ever done that extreme of a grind before the Rogue Tomato. That's pretty intense. I'm impressed. I'm genuinely impressed by that. I think I got to level 4 a week or 2 ago, just, you know, coming back to the game and stuff, trying to get my head back in the mindset of Final Fantasy 12 and whatnot. And I got to level 4. So getting to level 10 is pretty intense. I tip my hat to you. That's impressive. My first big grind ever in this game when I was young was beating the Saurian before getting Pinello. I did that one time, and that was without Dustia. I literally just ran around the map defeating enemies until I could beat the Saurian. And then one of my childhood friends introduced me to this. I couldn't do it. I was so bad he had to do this for us. Whenever we would play this game together, I couldn't do it. Oh. Interesting. Have you ever gotten the heavy lance from the, what is the skeleton's name? Phytalon? He spawns in the Western Sands not far from here, but you can get a heavy lance from him. Super fun. If you have the Zodiac Age, I highly recommend, oh, 2 flame staffs, not bad. I highly recommend doing a playthrough where you get a heavy lance from him, because Ulahan with a heavy lance at the start of the game is just busted. Ulahan in the Zodiac Age gets 2nd or 3rd most battle lores, I think. I don't think I've ever done that. I just don't think it'd feel right. Ooh, I just about... I'm not grabbing that. That'd be a waste. It would definitely be stressful. I can see that, but it just wouldn't feel right. That'd be the ultimate challenge. A low level 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 or whatever it is run. Take out the pause in the menu. No, I just focus on having as much fun as possible. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do the item only, no license board, starter weapon like challenge runs. And I think those are really cool, but I think at a certain point, it kind of takes the fun away from like the whole thing for me. And it's not because it becomes too challenging, it just becomes I'm following a restraint that I wouldn't have done myself. So like I definitely respect them, and I really think they're fun because I learn a lot from them and then incorporate what I've learned into my runs. But again, at a certain point, I just think the challenge is so artificial that it's just not interesting to me. I think, well, I shouldn't say that. It's interesting to watch. I just don't think it'd be interesting for me to do. Like speedrunning. I think speedrunning is one of the most interesting things ever, but like I don't actually think speedrunning's fun. It's too stressful for me that every mistake weighs down on the run, and I don't want to finish it. I've never played a Grand Theft Auto game before in my life, or a Legend of Zelda game, and I'm just going to probably keep it that way because at this point, people are more confused by the fact that I've never played one, and it's just funny to me. I have only ever paused the game once before going to school, both like grade school and college. And that was when I was playing a zombies game of Solo Buried. I got to round 72, or no, I got to round 73, and then I used the alarm clock grenade that takes you back around, and I realized that that 73rd round took me over an hour to do, and to get back to it and further was going to take me about 3 hours. Oh, wait, did I miss... Oh, GT4. Okay, yeah, so that's my bad. I just assumed it was GTA 4. My bad. My bad. In my defense, GTA 4 is a very popular game, so I just assumed, but that's my bad. I have actually played those. I had a stepbrother at one point in my life who was obsessed with every racing game that ever came out. I can't say they were my favorite, because back when I played that type of game with him, I mean, they still are the graphics game. There's no denying that. But back when I played them, they were just the realistic game. I preferred... primarily, I think, the Need for Speed series for, like, actual racing and whatnot. But, God, what was it called? All I can think is Dub Edition. Is it Midnight Club? Is that the actual name of the series? But, like, the Midnight Club series was my favorite, because it was just ridiculous. It was the series you could tell that wasn't taking itself exactly serious. But I loved it for that. I loved all the maps having secret jumps in it and whatnot. I loved the multiplayer competitive aspects. But I think for actual, like, just single player having fun, I think Need for Speed was probably my favorite. But if I actually had to pick up a game now, I would probably switch to that. Their games look insane now. Like, I don't know which one they're on right now, but the graphics look incredible. I feel like that's the one I played, but that might just be because you're saying Dub Edition. I feel like I played Midnight Club 2. But unless it's Midnight Club 2 Dub Edition, I didn't play it. Oh, they're on 7? That's incredible. It's like a Final Fantasy series over there. It's not like they're ever going to run out of material. They're cars. So, whoever pitched that idea originally to the owner of the company is a genius, because he has solidified a lot of people a lot of work over the years. Okay. Give me 1 second, if you don't mind. I'm going to try to get a clean screenshot of a 99 chain. So just don't type anything if you don't mind. I feel rude even asking that, but... just give me like 2 seconds. Oh, it'd have been even better if you dropped something. You're good. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. I was hoping to get a drop there too, so I could make a nice, what are they called? What's the dang thing you make on YouTube that everybody looks at when they see your video? Title screen, page, title card. I can't think of what it's called. How many flame staffs did we get? 50. Gosh. That's quite a bit of money there. Title screen? I can't think of what they're called all of a sudden. But I usually try to grab a screenshot of my favorite moment in the video when I post them to YouTube. Thumbnail. Thank you. Thank you. Apparently, though, according to all the big streamers, I could be getting thousands of views on YouTube if I just actually abided by the rules of the thumbnail. But I'm not doing that. I am not putting my face in a stupid corner of the thumbnail and saying, "You won't believe this." I hate it. I hate it. Having literally... Yes, thank you very much. I could not think... I said literally everything but thumbnail. Ooh. Shoot. Oh, it's 2 hours, 30 minutes. That'll take about an hour and a half to render and upload. So that'll put me right at lunchtime. So let's go sell all those books. Let's go grab some Phoenix Downs now that we've saved. We'll come back and save again. And then I am going to go grab some lunch. I'm going to have to go outside and stock the goats water, though, because they're probably out from this morning. What is this, a potion? It's either a potion or like 6 gil. 10 gil. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. Could you not tell? That makes me feel really good. I feel like I'm like horribly American. Oh, why don't you all scooch on past me and let me grab the ranch? That makes me feel good that I don't have some horrible accent. Thank you. That's funny. I usually wake up around 2 a.m., so like that's past breakfast even for me. Well, as an American, I even feel like my accent can be a bit much. Yeah. It's no Boston or New York, but I do catch myself every so often enunciating and saying things in a very strange manner. Like, I don't say nope, I only say ope. I cut the entire N off of the front of it. It is just ope. And that is a Midwestern United States thing. Um, I'm actually not sure if I can picture one or if I am just racistly picturing an Australian accent. I'm assuming you don't have the same accent. They're two totally different islands. Who's a famous New Zealander? Try to set me up with a voice. I knew it. I know you're not supposed to compare you two. I know you're not supposed to. There has to be a... I know there has to be a famous New Zealander that I just can't think of the voice of.
Yeah.
Laserbeam's Australian. The Fortnite player. That's an Australian accent. Oh, I actually do know his voice. Are you all that soft-spoken? I wouldn't be upset at all about my enunciation if I was that soft-spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit better than the lamb climbs down the bedpost. I don't like our language. It sounds bad. It might just be because I'm a native speaker that every other language looks better. Alright, do a quick save. I know I just saved, but... pretty much. Let me just slide past you at the old Walmart, get past the old goat food, and grab myself a rifle and some ammunition. I'm gonna do a dry rub brisket tonight over on the grill. I do love propane. It's got some wonderful places. I've always wanted to go to New Zealand, but I feel like I'd actually want to do the Lord of the Rings trek, and I'm pretty sure natives don't actually like the tourism that specifically brings. I think they're kind of sick of the whole Lord of the Rings thing. That's just what I've read online, so it might be, you know, the vocal minority, but that's just what I've seen online. Oh, really? Okay. I'd heard it might have been more towards when Lord of the Rings came out that it was like a nuisance, but that's interesting. Because, like, I feel like every island is different. From what I've understood, Hawaii hates the tourist industry. You're chill until somebody brings a seeded plant that wasn't there originally. Which, no, it makes sense, but it's all fun and games until somebody brings a seeded plant that wasn't supposed to be there, or a frog. Oh my god, who was that? It might have been Australia. It was Johnny Depp's stupid girlfriend, Amber Heard, who brought her dog, I think it was to Australia without quarantining it. That was a big snafu. I remember that. Oh, not pause, not pause, not pause. Inventory. Yeah, no, I went to college for wildlife resources management, so I have a pretty decent grasp on how fragile the ecosystem can be in an area. For instance, in one of my study little reports that we had to do, it wasn't like a capstone project, it wasn't that big, but it was a pretty big project. I had to do research on whether or not this bush that they had introduced to the East Coast was worth it or not. Because they introduced the bush because it helped turkey and quail populations. But essentially what the bush also did was beat out every native bush in the entire East Coast. So like there's this Russian, I think it's an olive bush. I don't think it actually produces olives, but I think it's called a Russian olive. But essentially there's this Russian bush all over the East Coast of the United States because they were like, yeah, it's cool, we'll plant a couple of them. And it just took over everything. And then I didn't do any research on this one, but my teacher taught us about it. But there's a tree called Tree of Heaven, or I think it's smarter to probably say the scientific name. It's God. Jesus. Give me a second. It's been 5 years. It's like Alanthus altissimo or something like that. But it's a tree that originates in China, and they planted it like ornamentally here, just like in people's yards. But again, it did super well, so it took off all over the East Coast. And the problem is when you cut the tree down, it actually releases like a pheromone that tells the other trees around it that it's being attacked and they should release the pheromone. And apparently that pheromone, when inhaled, can cause heart palpitations and actually require medical treatment because it's bad enough. Simply because you're cutting a tree down and it doesn't like it. It's insane. So no, I totally understand why you're not allowed to bring stuff to New Zealand. Yeah, Architect is like sweet stuff. Oh, I went the wrong way completely. Whoops. Oh yeah, this is the boss fight down here. Can't do that yet. I'm not dumb per se, but I'm numbers dumb. I'm most likely just dyslexic, but like I can't look at geometry and make sense of it. I can understand it. I know how to do the math behind like geometry. But when I'm sitting there looking at a cube with all the measurements written down, it makes me feel confused. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't think you can fight the Earth Tyrant until you have the Dawn Shard, though. You have to do that little side quest, and I don't think you can do the side quest until the Dawn Shard. I might be wrong on that. I'm actually just gonna run past these guys. I always accidentally come down here. Let me just open the map. Oh, pause. Select. So whenever I'm in the mid-fault right here, I accidentally always come up instead of going straight back to Rabanastre, and then I stick to the left so that I can get to Rabanastre, and then I end up coming down here. And it annoys me to death, but thankfully I'm a high enough level that nothing matters anymore. Oh, is that a way to do it? I thought you had to do the quest for the I can't remember what they're called. Bangas? Bagas? I think Baga's idiot in Japanese. I'll have to look into that. It's been a long time since I've specifically done the Earth Tyrant quest. I thought you had to like retrieve pieces of a broken weather piece or something like that. At the very start of 2020, around like pretty much March when things got weird, I sat down and read Jurassic Park, and it was a giant pain. I was so bad at it. You know, believe it or not, I'm so glad you said that. I have never fished in this game. I've been playing this game probably for 15 years, almost 20 years, maybe more on the 20-year side, and I don't think I've ever fished in this game. I don't think I have ever gotten the fishing pole. I need to do that this playthrough. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna have to do. I'm gonna research that now as I get off. Thank you for stopping by. It was a wonderful conversation in chat. But I need to go take care of my goats, eat something, and I can't see outside. I don't know if the trash came by. I might need to go get the trash cans. That's a great question. If you give me 2 seconds, I can look it up. I have the Zodiac guide. Alright, let's see. Fishing pole. I apologize if I'm not playing Final Fantasy XII. There's a chance that I might be playing something else, but I will most likely be playing this. Magics, Technics, Black Magics, the Bazaar, Bestiary. Alright, I lied. I actually have no idea where it is in the guide. This is gonna take me a while. It'd be faster to Google it. Trial mode. Yep, nope, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I'll Google it. Again, thank you for stopping by. It's always wonderful to talk to somebody. Especially when you're killing 99 of something. So, that was super helpful to have somebody to talk to through. So, until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. It's just beginning, so I hope it's a wonderful one for you.